So what is a brute force attack? A brute force attack, also known as an exhaustive search, is a cryptographic hack that relies on guessing possible combinations of a targeted password until the correct password is discovered. The longer the password, the more combinations that will need to be tested. A brute force attack can be time consuming. If the password is weak, it could merely take seconds with hardly any effort. Weak passwords are like shooting fish in a barrel for attackers, which is why all organizations should enforce a strong password policy across all users and systems. Brute force attacks are usually used to obtain personal information such as passwords, passphrases, usernames, and personal identification numbers. Goals of a brute force attack include theft of personal information such as passwords, paraphrases, and many more, harvesting credentials to sell to third parties, posing as users to send phishing links or spread fake content, defacement of websites and other information in the public domain that could damage the reputation of the organization, redirecting domains to sites holding malicious content. They can also be used for positive gains. Many IT specialists use this method to test network security and more specifically the strength of the encryption used on the network, also called as white box testing. So what are the types of brute force attacks? Simple brute force attack uses a systematic approach to guess that doesn't rely on outside logic. Hybrid brute force attack starts from external logic to determine which password variation may be most likely to succeed and then continues with the simple approach to try many possible variations. Dictionary attacks guesses usernames or passwords using a dictionary of possible strings or phrases. A rainbow table is pre-computed table for reversing cryptographic hash functions. It can be used to guess a function up to a certain length consisting of a limited set of characters. Reverse brute force attack uses a common password or collection of passwords against many possible usernames. It targets a network of users for which the attackers have previously obtained the data. Credential stuffing. It uses previously known password and username pairs, trying them against multiple websites. It exploits the fact that many users have the same username and password across different systems. Brute force attacks typically rely on weak passwords and careless network administration. Fortunately, these are both areas that can be improved easily in order to prevent vulnerabilities that could bring your network or website resources to keep in their knees. For example, utilizing strong passwords, allowing a limited number of login attempts, and enabling two-factor authentication can help to prevent brute force attacks. Ultimately, it is important to educate your organization on the importance of password strength and the general information security habits. Even with a strong password, employees can fall victim to insider threats if security is not a strong part of your culture. So, on your screen, you can see that how to prevent brute force attacks. Never use information that can be found online, like names of family members, like the example Samuel 1998. Have as many as characters possible. Like you can see Samuel @Phillips 98. Like here is each and every combination. Like there are letters, there are special characters as well as there are numbers. Combine letters, numbers and symbols. The first is capital letter of Samuel. S is capital, then next small, then again P is capital, then the special letter @ and then 98 and then exclamation mark. These types of passwords are difficult to brute force. Be different for each user account. Like don't keep the same password for each and every account. For Gmail you can keep something different. For Instagram you can keep something different. For Facebook keep something different. Avoid common patterns. Like if your name is Samuel and your birth date is in 1998, so just don't put the password as Samuel @1998. Avoid these mistakes, else the brute forcing password is very easy.